Hello everyone, my name is Kaylee Araujo and this is my final video about the habits of mind. So 3 of the habit of mind practices that I've been trying to work on since the beginning of the course is striving for accuracy and precision, questioning and posing problems, and thinking and communicating with clarity and precision. Now, I think that I was working on these habits of mine. I knew that I had to use them throughout the course and work on them, but subconsciously I was working on them. And at the end of the day, it was the other day, was I was reflecting back towards the things that I've chosen to work on, and I noticed and I say, hey, I was able to do these things and I didn't even know that I was doing them. So when it comes to striving for accuracy and precision, I was most of the time looking forward to making sure that I was making a good decision, and I was being intentional about why I was making those decisions. And so I thought that it was such a great thing to realize that in order for me to get something done and get it done appropriately and get it done well, I had to make sure that I was being accurate and I was being as precise as I could be. The other one was questioning and posing problems, and this one was more for my critical thinking skills. I think it helped a lot with trying to figure out a little bit more in depth for anything in my personal life and my career, just to be a little bit more in depth with everything that I was going around me. And the reason why I don't think I did it before is because to avoid certain tasks, or maybe I just wanted to be fast and finish with as much as I could. And I think that with thinking and questioning and posing problems, I go into a little bit more depth, and I make sure that I get a more well-rounded answer or a different point of view, rather than just going to just one straight linear perspective. So I think that's another one that I was working on, and I got a little bit of the benefits faster than I thought I was going to get. And the last one is thinking and communicating with clarity and precision. And I think this one has a lot to do with my communication skills. And as I am getting older, I think that I'm doing a lot better in it, because I think that my communication skills are good, but I think that I could have cleared up a little bit more in certain areas, and maybe I can brush off on some different skills. So I think that thinking and communicating is a lot to do with making sure that I know what I'm going to say, and then using that information in a very clear format where I can have the person that's listening to me understand where I'm coming from. So apart from that, I think that the other ones that I've been working on, and the ones that I've been a little bit more leaning towards too, is taking responsible risks. And I think this comes with prior knowledge. And I think that if I didn't have the prior knowledge or experience, then I wasn't going to be able to do this kind of habit. So I think this comes with the experience that I've had working with young children, working with families, working with other colleagues, and learning through my courses. I think that I was able to make a little bit more of these responsible risks, and most of the time they came out to be things that if I never tried them, then I would have never gotten to where I am now. So I think that they're very good ways of advancing and a little bit of maturity in all of us. And the last one that I thought was interesting, and one that I was trying to do more in my personal life, career, and through this course, was finding humor in situations. And I think that this is something that I'm very strong at now, because I usually take things a little too serious, and then I freak out and overwhelm myself. And so I think that it's important to find humor in certain situations, of course, trying to make sure that you find a solution, or be respectable and make sure that you're not making fun of a situation or a person. But when you get to laugh at yourself, it really shows us a bigger step of who you are, and trying to adjust the perspectives of the situations, and maybe through that you find different solutions. So I think that these habit of minds and these different kind of skills that we've learned throughout the course have assisted not just my professional career, but as well as my personal life. And even though I've already taken a lot of courses that require to talk about habits of mind, I think that now as I'm older, I'm able to practice them a little bit more and look at other habit of minds that I haven't looked at before. So I think it was a great activity, and I hope that everyone was able to practice at least one of the habit of minds. And I talked to my colleagues, I talked to my friends, I talked to anybody that I know, to strike up a conversation about these habit of minds and how important it is to actually practice these skills, because it gives us a little bit more of a well-rounded perspective. Thank you.